Alright, welcome back to the Final Fantasy IX playthrough, and today we are in the Festival of the Hunt. The festival is the test of manhood. I tingle with excitement every year. Very good. Now we wait for the signal. He said, I am dead. What? We haven't even released the miniature yet. Miniature. Release him any minute. Alright. Him, they say. This year's specimen is perfect. Nothing can stop him. He's angry. How? I have no control over him. I just bred him. That's all. So that's the main prize, or the monster you're gonna get the most points for in this hunt. He's actually a regular enemy later on in the game. Sorry I'm late, I overslept. Hunters, on your mark. Ferocious beasts swarming about. I pressed that too fast. The hunter's reward. What do you wish for your hunter's reward? I'll go with Gil. I'll take an add-on. And you, Mr. Vivi? I never signed up. Poor Vivi. This is Sedaine. God dang it. Oh. Me and the princess? I think Garnet already knows what's going on there. I'll take a card. And a card. Okay. It all wraps up, you know, in the beginning, you know, Vivi learned how to play cards. It's, you know, he just wants a card. It gets a pretty rare card too, but from what I understand, the card that you can win if Vivi wins this, which is possible, Vivi can win this competition. You can get that card somewhere else if I'm not mistaken. Freya gets a pretty good equipment if she wins, and Sedaine is actually the least interesting reward. It's just a bunch of gil. Which is not that hard to grind up for in this game. More so in hindsight later on. In the playthrough I actually do. But in this particular playthrough when it was Sedaine. Because, you know, main character status. No, I have never seen anyone else win it but these three. Because there's more than these that enters the competition, the festival. Which, if it pops up on screen, there's a few names that we need to highlight. But yeah, I've never came across anything that, any of the other hunters winning this other than one of these three. As far as I know, I don't think it's possible. Of course, you know, I don't do research, I just say things. Also, this is a pretty great theme. I can see the entire town. How can they not root for Vivi over Sedaine? can't win just by running. Well, we know what who they're rooting for. But yeah, so the main part of this game is you're just hunting monsters. You know, actually, when I first encountered this little thing, I've always wanted like some kind of game based around this mechanic. Just, you know, of course, you know, add more depth to it, more characters and whatnot. And that, like, now thinking about it, I think you could still do something like this, but obviously it wouldn't be, more than likely it wouldn't be turn-based like this. It would be more action-oriented, which I think that could still work. I think that's an interesting concept. I wondered, like, any indie games have done that or something. I think that'd be interesting, and you can add multiplayer at that point, yeah. See, a couple of video game ideas. So we got Zidane equipped with his second type of weapon. Because every character, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, before I say that. Maybe. I was going to say, every party member in this game, every permanent party member in this game, has two types of, two weapon types, but I'm not 100% sure now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that now. Maybe not. Anyway, Zidane has two different weapon types, and we got this one on for him. We got this on for the hunt because it does more damage. So we're gonna be we're gonna be like single shooting, or how do you say it? One-shotting these enemies. You could probably do that for hours, actually, running around in circles like that. I do suggest sticking to this area here first as Zidane, or as, I mean, just stick to this area first. Oh wow, you can actually play cards with him right there. That's pretty funny. Because honestly, I mean, you can go to the other areas, but the big guy doesn't show up till a little bit later on. So there's, you know, a little later on in the festival. And that's what our main goal is by the end of this, is try to defeat the big monster to get the most points. And as you can see on top, one of the, yeah, I went to the wrong area, so I'm wasting time here. Somebody's leaving with 55. Don't recognize that name, though. Some of these, people some of the hunters that are in this festival are, actually NPCs we'll be coming across later on in the game. But, okay, there's, you know, Vivi's really putting in work. He wants that card. No, save the kitty cat. Yeah, we're just one-shotting these. Try to build up our point meters. All the point meters, all one of them. Oh yeah, we are showing off. I forgot to mention that. Another reason why this particular part is a little bit longer too is where you are showing off all the encounters, because technically, they're mandatory. Or they're not mandatory because you don't actually have to fight them. If you want to sit still and do nothing, you could do that. I mean, it's, you know, the hunt. That's pretty much this whole part is the hunt. And a few things before, or after. Plot important stuff. But for now, we're enjoying the hunt. Yeah, definitely a good track in this game. When I say this is my favorite one in this game, no, I wouldn't say this is my favorite track in Final Fantasy IX. Think about it right off the top of my head, mine is probably just about everybody's favorite in this game. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Safe and sound. Good God, Vivi. I don't think we ever seen Freya pop up at all. The best way to get Vivi to win this competition is when you fight the big monster, Freya will team up with you. If you have them both get defeated by the monster, you don't get a game over, but you pretty much get knocked out by the competition, and Vivi pretty much wins that. If you want Freya to win, you want her to do the final blow on the big monster, and she gets the points. And that pretty much sets... I think that pretty much sets it in stone about her winning the competition. Oh, goodness, my back. I cough and I say my back. Though, in all honesty, I've been having a little bit of cramps in my back, you know, work and whatnot. So I've been trying to take it a little bit easier at home. I hear some beeping going on outside. I do believe that is the trash people coming by. Or delivery truck, one or two. Unfortunately, we are transiting this battle, so sometimes these things happen. So we don't see much of Pink Monkey Sedan. We are in the lead currently, so that's good. That's always a good thing. First. Yep, there he is, the big baddie himself. Say you did, you're ugly. Fine, as you wish. But yeah, luckily you have Freya to help out. I mentioned earlier, this is actually a regular enemy later on in the game. So he's a little bit beefier, but it's nothing you can't handle if you know, watch yourself. We are going to try to steal some stuff from him for a needle fork. Now, what kind of weapon could that be for? Spoiler alert, it's for a character we don't have yet. But hey, we got it right here, so it'll come in handy later. Oh, getting really good luck with the steals. That won't last long, probably. Doesn't happen. Alright, so it was just those two items. Normally, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's... You know, the rare drop, something that's, you know, in between and then the common drop. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it is most of the time. At one point, I'm going to stop attacking with Freya, and, because, like I said, with this particular playthrough, we're getting Sedan to win. To win the festival. But Freya is our Dragoon type character in this game, and she's pretty good. Honestly, I'm kind of debating on who to use most of the party. We're probably gonna, I mean, well, the playthrough, and normally you do see everybody, just about. So, I might switch it up, we'll see. There's no time for shopping, you crazy people. So we got just about 200 points, so we got a good lead on ourselves. Now, normally, there's a scene here that you can see where Vivi is actually running away from a Fang. I'm not too sure... Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was about to say, I'm not too sure what triggers it, but here we go. I guess just entering and... or exiting the scene and re-entering triggers it. See if we can get the 200 points. I think that will push us over to 200. Yes, it does. 218. Today, there was a wolf over there, buddy. You could have got. I think I just realized that, too. Let's see if we can get this guy before the timer runs out. $236. All right. Fortunately, this will not count. Once that timer's up, that timer's up. Oh, interesting bug there. But, yeah, time's up. We can't. It won't even let you finish the battle. When time's up, time's up. Very nice. So do the monkey one day. This is Sedane's pose there. Unfortunately, Sedane never does the monkey in this game. As funny as that would be. Congratulations. Well, that music got cut off pretty quickly. An injury has blinded him. Oh, Jesus. Oof. Poor dudes. That man was on a mission. He was not going to stop until he got here. Must help them. This doesn't concern you. So Freya, we were buddies growing up. We were practically neighbors. Sedaine, we are neighbors. We were neighbors, I should say. No, it has some concern with Garnet. What? I mean, she's got a point there. Well, I wouldn't say that, Sedaine. I mean, it is good to eat. Thank you. You cheating son of a gun. Yeah, Freya, get your strength up. No need to starve yourself because of dire situations. Indeed, especially the beef. It is superb. That does look pretty tasty right about now, actually. The food is poisoned! Poor Steiner. What? Now that you mention it, I feel just fine. I love Steiner in this game. Steiner's pretty great. He doesn't make too many appearances outside 9. He was in Brave Exvius, and he was in a couple of mobile games. Outside of that, though, I'm not 100% sure what else Steiner has been in. But put your life in danger. Very well. Princess, I will follow you whatever you choose. So yeah, Garnet and Steiner leaves their party. But obviously it seemed like Sedaine was gonna pretty much leave Garnet here. It looks like Steiner stepped on his hand. I'm pretty sure that was intentional too. Steiner just stomping Sedaine's hand, and when he wakes up, he's like, "Why is my hand so flat?" There's more to her than meets the eye. Phoebe, wake up. We're going. What? Alright, before we head towards the gate, though, we are gonna explore the rest of the castle that we couldn't explore earlier. True hunter must seek his target in the sky. That's actually a hint towards something, believe it or not. Towards the sky. This is why we took everything off Steiner, too, because we got Freya here who's gonna benefit from some of the Steiner stuff. And while we're not equipping the best stuff she can do, we got, you know, we got some skills we gotta learn. Freya has some of the killer abilities, which is always nice. I recommend trying to equip as many skills as possible. That, you know, I'm sure there's strategies and whatnot, but at the moment, just, you know, whatever you have, just put it on. It's not gonna hurt to have the killer skills at this time. But yeah, we're gonna explore the castle, explore some of the areas we can explore previously. Just some flavor text here. Those really don't have any relevance to, like, Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy games those numbers are. Because there was not a single archer in Final Fantasy VII whatsoever. I can go. I mean, there's not a playable archer. Was there even an archer at all? Even as an enemy or something? I don't think so. Just, you know, given the nature of Final Fantasy VII's setting. So we could go back to town if we want to. Go shopping if we need to. But there's actually a, there's an item shopkeeper down at the, towards the exit gate that we want to go through, so you don't have to worry about buying potions and whatnot. But if you have a few weapons you want to get, especially if you did win with Sedaine, I guess you would get some extra gil, so I guess there is a benefit to it, but Sedaine's price is still kind of the end kind of thing. No, I want to write this one. The mist is bad for you. And, you know, creates monsters. So if you were, well, keep in mind this place later on, actually. It's like the soldiers say, you know, with the invention of airships, you know, regular ships don't really see much use nowadays. You never know. And remember, you want, you know, obviously you want to open up treasure chests regardless in an RPG, but more particular in this one because it is tied to a side quest. We'll look for shelter now. going to save our game, and we are going to head towards that gate, because that is our next destination. However, we're not going to go straight to where we need to go right away. More on that in the next part. But for now, this has been the Final Fantasy IX playthrough. After this part, Doki Doki Literature Club is going to be resumed until the very end. So I'm not too sure when we're going to get back to Final Fantasy IX, but whenever we do, things are to be happening.